The first test is naming your man.
What should we name this boy? That's good.
I'm gonna go with Yonk.
Oh, Yonk is pretty good. What about Stank?
I think I prefer Yonk. You're gonna go all caps?
No, I think Yonk might be all lowercase.
Oh, man.
That sound.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn down the game audio is what I'm gonna do. Oh, I bet that was just intolerable.
Woo!
Oh, down it goes.
Okay. I have no idea. I don't remember what to do. Hey,
So you
boy.
know you can slow down time.
That's,
No, that's double time. It's inverted time.
come on.
You exit it out. There you go.
I bet I just went back.
You did, but it's okay.
Good.
Yeah.
Just running along at lightning speed. Oh, this isn't even where I wanted to be. Showing off all my competence in this game today.
I mean, as I said, like, the unfortunate side of us, like, playing a couple games after we did our 100%, 100-ish, 90-ish% run of this game.
So far, the controller still seems to be good. Hey, kid. Is it always the same thing?
I don't remember.
I think it's always the same thing, and if I knew what it was, I would just put it in. But I don't.
Can you jump across these things?
Where I'm going.
Roll jump?
That was a check I actually remembered, so I was proud of myself. Nice.
Here we go!
Okay.
Okay, that is East Clocktown Chest. Can you go into the office here? It probably opens at like 8. 10. Okay, come back at 10, because I think the mayor's wife gives you a mask. Here in North,
Do I have?
you got nothing, kid.
Wow. Okay. I didn't even start with a Deku mask. That's rugged.
Can
I get up there?
I think so. Yeah, you gotta do this little jungle gym thing.
I don't even know what settings happened, so I'm hoping that it's not fairy sanity.
It's not.
Oh, good.
Okay, well that's 20 bucks.
20 bucks.
Which I guess you can get 20 bucks.
Maybe.
You can try it.
Ice trap. Hey, 20 bucks.
Go to south. You're in north right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is east.
Yeah, like where we started. Go
Yeah.
to the tower. That thing that's usually a heart piece is a check, so we can at least look at it and see what it is. It's up here. Yeah. Or money or whatever. Oh. It's a battle.
That's good.
You got yourself a bottle, kid. Bottle contents, not randomized.
Oh, thank God. That was miserable.
It was bad. Cha-ching.
I like that sound. That's only 7. The penalties of slowing that time. Are there any other checks I can do in here?
Treasure chest game human. That's the bar.
Yeah.
It's the thing that's shaped like a treasure chest. When do you guys open? Right now, kid. Save? Oh, sorry.
Oh,
What was I thinking? If it costs $20, ooh, you got one chance.
No thanks. Not confident. Come back after I go see that
Oh, that's your sword.
laboratory. Yeah, just...
In reservation. Let's go into the inn here.
Vaguely remember where things are. Welcome to the inn. Yeah, I'm here. What's your name? My name is Yonk.
Isn't this the thing where you gotta keep talking to her?
I thought it was you had to talk to her right during that window when the Goron is coming in. Because then you can be like, I'm Yonk.
Go check the, There's like a chest in one of these rooms that you can get right now.
Yep, I'll go check the toilet.
Oh!
Hey! Sure. I guess if you started with the all-night mask, that'd be a really, easy couple of checks. Just
I guess
go grab.
Talk to her. Ooh, you can catch that bug?
Where is it?
Or a fish. I'll go ahead and tell it that you've got a bug, and maybe that'll open up some more chests. I doubt it, but you got it. They can go to the carnival time. Okay, that carnival guy walked in.
Yeah, I saw that too.
There you go. Eh?
Hey, Luigi.
Upstairs. That's the external. Plays only. Okay.
More bugs.
Oh.
This inn is disgusting.
Yeah, it's not great. And then there's one door on this wall.
Why did the perspective change?
It's like around the corner. Other way.
Yeah, it was just weird to me that it like flipped my camera. I was making sure that it didn't like...
Oh, this is like the door outside. Okay. Well, right now, I stand by. If we can remember how to get the admittance thing in the hotel, that's about to happen.
I don't know what time
Has it already
the Goron
happened?
shows up.
Have we missed our window?
I think it's like around noon. out of the way!
Well, go talk to the wife. It's almost 10. Miss Aroma.
Now he's gonna saunter over to the mayor's office.
It's true. He'll get there at the same time as you, technically. Oh, your bugs!
Take that. That's what I think of you.
I guess you could maybe sell bugs. You probably sell that fish that's in the water. Once we do this, you could go check what's like for sale.
Sure.
I can do the swordsman school thing.
Yeah, I'm terrible at that.
I think Human Link can grab the stray fairy at night.
Yeah.
Or is it by the laundry pool during the day and then it's here at night?
No, I think it's at the laundry pool.
I think it moves.
Maybe it is during the day.
See, your instinct was correct. You went there first thing. You knew.
I guess I didn't see anything hanging in midair. Push me aside? I was in line.
I guess you also can just leave. It didn't occur to me that you're already a human with a sword.
Yeah,
so-
I walked over and checked that.
To the right. Give me some of that aroma. He's gonna bless your reins.
Give me something. Yeah, I can look for him. Guess that means we gotta fight that boss.
Don't care for that.
I don't know if we don't have to fight all the bosses in this randomizer, but not liking that we got that right away.
AO to whoever said AO, I can't read your username on this. Dope Dean. AO. I had to invert our colors so I could look at the tracker, so everything is a bit off kilter for us. You can activate this owl.
Take that.
No.
No, I don't. That'll be a time loss.
Yep.
That's critical.
Critical.
But I not lose any time.
You can start a bank account with this gentleman.
It's true. But what if I step in here and somebody's selling a bomb bag for $5?
I don't think the prices are randomized.
Okay. Well, I would like to come back with $30.
Will they let you buy the biggest bomb bag if you don't have the big bomb bag?
No clue. We're gonna find out together.
You guys got a real back itch problem.
Oh no, it's key sanity.
Well, you don't want that.
No. Oh no, why? Ooh, new way of Bossa Nova.
Mostly because there aren't that many keys in the game.
Yeah.
I get some magical milk for $10.
Okay.
Well, these are all good things and they're relatively cheap. Good to know. Ooh, talk to the scarecrow. No. Bust out your, no. Bust out your, there you go. Give him the old, oh, you got 2 notes, Daddy-o.
It's a nice tune, baby. No, it's okay. Yes.
Does this guy give you something for starting the bank, or is he
I
just...
don't think so. Deposit. $20. That's a lot. Yonk.
I did trigger the lower the settings on the bank rewards, so the maximum we need to get is 1,000
Well, that's
instead of
good.
5,000.
Yeah, because that's silly. Oh. Because that's your
This menu, this field music is
dynamic. Yeah, get away from me.
I guess I would have preferred to have resolved that in reservation situation.
Oh.
Just because I think you can just do that. I definitely don't like that field music.
No, bad. Remove from pool.
If only that were an option. Yes, it's you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's now 11:15. Maybe that's the pivotal
Magic.
window. Uh-oh, she's gone. Made my own reservation. Dump these bugs. I didn't even know there was dialogue back here.
See. So he shows up sometime in the afternoon. I think it's like between noon and 1 that you do that thing.
Catches fish. See if we can sell that fish.
Release some more bugs in your kitchen. Water bugs.
Here's that hand toilet. Toilet hand. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like, if you can sell the fish...
Who do I sell the fish to?
The shop guy, right?
Oh, I don't know. I've never sold a thing. I don't think.
Maybe you have to do it at the Curiosity Shop, which you can only do at night.
I like that swirly ghost noise that plays every so often. Really spices it up. No fish sell for you.
those your shoes making that noise?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, they aren't doing it here.
It is now noon and demand service. Outside of town, what can we do?
There's like a couple of grotto checks.
You can go break that guy's knees.
Yeah, I was gonna do that when you were like,
Usher
let's go
you
do
back.
the, yeah, you're like, let's go do the
I
end
just
thing.
don't know what time it is, and
Oh,
I
I
thought
don't
it was
either.
like in the morning. Sorry for killing hours of the day. She's like slowly shuffling upstairs now. Where? What?
She's taking food to whoever's in this room.
She's in that room.
She's taking herself a snack for later.
Wow. We're gonna burn this whole day on this trash. Okay, she's coming back down.
She ate real fast.
After this, I would say pop over to that laundry pool real quick and try to grab the ferry if it's there. Because then you can go... Okay, she's walking around. Then you can go get a reward from the ferry. Okay. We're back. Ma'am? Oh, is it after the postman talks to her?
It's like when the Goron walks in.
Like, we experienced this when we were doing the, like...
Oh no, it's really hard to, like, I don't know why it's such a weird, like, time bracket.
Okay. How about now?
He's out the door.
Yeah. She's interacting with the postman.
Please enjoy that carnival of time.
And you... Man. This drives me nuts.
Nothing but professional gameplay. That's what you get here. You need to watch all these flips and rolls.
We've discovered nothing.
I legitimately don't know when he shows up now. I was sure it was in that, like, 1 o'clock bracket. I must have been thinking of the postman.
Yeah. I thought it was she gets a letter from Kathy or something, and so she, like, is distracted, and then you talk to her, and she's like, oh, I have a key, or whatever. Okay. He's here. Talk to him.
Yep. See, I don't know.
Okay, it's 4 o'clock.
Maybe you can't have talked to her that
I
cycle?
don't know. Let him talk to her and then try, I guess, and see what's going on. Talk now. We want to hear this exchange. Talk. My name is Yonk.
Oh,
Okay.
I mean, maybe we just had to
I
know
was just
that.
gonna say, like, now you've experienced that, maybe, like, it's in the memory banks for the future. I don't know how that actually works, so sorry for not...
Whatever.
Yeah.
Cares.
Laundry pool.
No!
Okay. Oof.
Oh, it's so bad. Like, it's almost just re-roll the randomizer bad for as often as you have to be out there. Ew. Where am I?
You're on the opposite end where you need to be. Yeah.
Oh, what is there? Just in time.
Okay. You got that fairy.
Did it remove the cutscene of that Deku
Yes.
flying in?
So it seemed like it.
Ooh, quality of life improvements.
I told it to speed things along as best as it could. Okay. Fairy check. What do we got? Oh!
That's really good. It's a great item check.
Put that fish away. I think... Can you pop that balloon now?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab some bugs.
Pop that guy's balloon.
Not that many bugs.
Left. Nice. Okay, one's right there. Behind that tree. Don't accidentally leave town.
5.
Generous. Slow time down. Just so you can maybe save this bomb bag lady.
This is...
Yes, I think there's one to your right. Get him! It sucks at hiding. Ooh, you know what I forgot to remove from the pool? The postman check.
Mm.
Postman game sucks. Oh, okay.
You've got that to look forward to.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is there one in the laundry area?
I think there is. Let's check.
Nothing else, you can listen to the hurdy-gurdy man. He'll tell you a sad tale and give you an item. Or $1.
Does that give you arrows automatically?
You can pretend it did.
I think you can get arrow drops now, but I'm not sure.
I think you need the bow first. Where are we? Laundry pool. Okay, there's a kid up there with a chicken. Get over there, which might be challenging to get to. You didn't take this kid's chicken.
Damn it, Link! Yonk!
Yonk! Oh! That kid blew it! A bold strategy. How do you play hide and seek? I just dropped down on the guy who's looking for me.
Yeah, that's right.
5111.
Where'd you jerks go?
Behind you.
Don't go near the exit.
Perfect hide and seek spot.
I'm wise to your games. Oh, I hate this guy.
Oh, he came out. Oh.
It's like he knows.
Okay, one's still up on the upper level.
Link. Where's the last boy?
I think he's in, west? Like he's on the southern end of this area. No, that wasn't true. There aren't any here, right?
I don't know.
Go back to north. Yeah, try like wandering over to this corner.
Oh, I think there is a guy over here, yeah. Yeah. Yonk! Delicious.
Three, 4, 1, 5, 2. Yeah.
Ah.
Watch out! Break those pots. Yeah, look up at the tower. Zoom in. It's like a heart piece. We're not gonna have enough money for the shrub.
No.
Astronomy telescope. That guy's couch is sick. Save that woman. You got 30 minutes.
Isn't there like a scarecrow right here that you do a thing with? Am I wrong?
I think it's the same scarecrow as would be in the shop, and you already talked to him, so...
Oh. I was thinking that you talked to him at the shop so you could get him to do a thing here for you.
What? We did pass the test. Have more milk. Well, you can always get milk from that kid, I guess. I don't know why that triggered. That was strange.
Because we're a human.
I guess. Also,
You don't even have
you
milk.
just poured milk on your body.
How unpleasant.
Gather some bucks from the bushes while you wait. One buck.
Link, you suck. Hey, what are you doing over here? You hanging out, waiting for anybody? Like, just wanted to go down.
What
the
fun?
slide. Lady.
She's old, and time is slow. I'm sorry. Didn't see fit to skip this cutscene.
They're slowly getting closer.
Sword. I was like, what are you doing?
Trying to talk to him.
Watch out, don't leave town. Hey, Yonk!
Talk to me.
If you leave town, you invalidate the effort. You're dangerous.
Can't believe I let him get away.
Dump that potion on your body.
A lot of crappy checks so far.
So this is north. Old Bible. Okay. Is Curiosity Shop still open, or do they close? Are they only open for like a 2-hour window?
No, I think they're open still.
Hold it! Hold it! That's my flower! Don't go near it!
I can go where I want. Use whatever flowers I want.
Hi.
Hi.
Pull out that fish.
Yeah, I'll take 20 bucks.
Yeah.
Thanks for the bottle, kid.
Now the next time someone dumps some milk or potions on you, you can, like, do something about it. And like, oh, thanks.
Should we buy the biggest bomb bag?
I'm concerned that it won't do what you think it's gonna do. What was in the item shop? We've got like 76 bucks, right?
That's true.
60?
66, I think.
Yeah. There's only a fee if we're withdrawing late at night. 4 rupee charge. You cancel.
Withdraw. I only withdraw like 16 of those bucks because of the $4 service charge. Yes. Okay.
I took all of your hard-earned bush bucks. Well, that's terribly worthless. What small key is that? Stone Tower.
Yeah.
Well, the Garo's Mask will let you go because you got the hook shot.
Yeah. I agree. Like, I think Garo's Mask and this key are probably things that we're going to need.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do keys carry over between days?
Can't imagine them like getting wiped out. That'd be terrible.
What if you have to come re-buy the key every time?
I can't imagine that being true. If you want to try to buy the bomb bag, I say go for it. Also, he's going to sell something different now that you save the old lady, because she comes and brings in, like, bomb bags in the game, so I don't know if they're open right now.
Nobody ever closes here.
Oh, hi. Thanks for saving my grandma? Oh, it's the next day. Okay. I don't remember what that does. I think that just kind of triggers...
Seems like we get 40 bombs.
Yeah. Okay, I say buy that mask, and then come back here tomorrow and see what the other item is that you saved the old lady. Jump through that fire, too. Okay.
Alright.
Put this off.
Yeah. That seems like we're going that way. Do we need anything else to go that way? Do we need a Pona? Yeah, you need a Pona to jump the fences leading up to it, right?
Trading post. Garo's Mask. Is that true? Oh, that's probably true, isn't it? Sorry.
It's okay.
You're like ready to go. Once
No,
you're done.
I agree. I think that that's where we're supposed to go. So tropical.
Okay, you've got some grottos out here that you can drop into.
Yeah. I don't have a map.
Yeah, it says Dodongo Grotto and Pea Hat Grotto. Field Grass Grotto, Field Pillar Grotto. Stump Chest. Oh yeah, you can go to the stump and use your hook shot to get to it.
Yeah.
Ooh, ooh. Yeah, bomb that thing. I guess you're gonna look and see what's in the bottom of the water here. Or is it? Are they in the hives or?
That's right. Yeah.
Bucks and bucks. Can you hookshot those boys? Well, kinda. No, like it's down in the water. I think you need to be able to swim to get that item.
Yeah.
Check anyway.
No. Okay. No luck.
No. Okay, so this is the one where you have to fight a Dodongo, 2 Dodongos.
Yeah. After you get past these snowy boys.
To your right.
I got bad news, Dodongos.
Didn't like it. Wow.
Whoa.
You got destroyed.
What happened?
You got fire breathed, I think.
Well, why did I melt?
Okay, hit that treasure chest to your left. It's on top of the stump.
Man.
Final boss. Oh, it's music.
It's terrible. I didn't see where that key was for.
I think it said Stonefall.
You've been jinxed. You can't draw your sword.
Snowhead. Yeah. So go into like your menu and like scroll around. I want to see if there's like a thing that shows you keys. No. Okay.
I think it's only when you're in the dungeon.
Okay. So if you go where those butterflies are in this grass, I think that's a grotto by the guy that attacked you. Jinx. Watch out for that bird.
Try to steal my sword. I don't see these butterflies you're talking about.
They're like right next to the guy that's attacking you. So to your right. They're right here. P-Hat Grotto. I think you can only fight him during the day. Oh.
Wow. Okay.
There's a grotto Oh, let's go break that guy's knees, right? And there's a grotto like here, straight in front of you. Yeah, there's even like a chest in that corner. Grass chest. Ocean title deed. That's gonna be gone. That's gonna be toilet paper is what that's gonna be. Go give that to the hand right away. And yeah, there is a grotto somewhere in this grass, but it's terrible to find. So I don't think there are any indicators of where this one is.
No. I think you could be right next to it.
I'm less concerned about that one. It is an item check, but...
I want to see how many times I can, like, bounce off of this tree.
Oh. Oh, behind you? To your left? Right? Straight ahead. A little to the right. There you go.
One buck.
Yeah, this is nothing, sorry.
I knew what it was. I just thought there might be something in here when he wasn't here. Nothing.
It's the False Grotto. Okay. Yeah, if you can get to that hand in the next 2 hours...
I think the hand's only there on the third day.
No, so it's there at night. Because I'm not wrong, am I? Like, we can't get to the ocean... We couldn't use it even if we could, because we don't have a Deku.
I have no...
It doesn't matter.
No, I can't get in there.
Oh, yeah. If you get to the top door, you could, but I don't... Unless there's a chicken over in the top. Oh.
Not surprising.
They thought of every contingency.
Why would anything in this game be made out of wood? No. A lot more things in this game need to be hook shotable. Hi, kid.
Where's your cuckoo, kid?
Oh, that was a wash.
Well, if you are standing up on that patio, at the end of the second day, you can go inside up there and give that hand a break. Okay. Yeah, go this way. You can buy milk from the brothers, and that's an item check.
Well, that's not here. That's the other way. Sorry. Oh, is there a check in that tree?
Yes.
Okay. Good That sucks.
I mean, it was a waste of $50. There's a grotto right next to the tree. Silver rupee.
Give me the nuts. One nut.
Someone dropped bombs. The grass dropped a bomb. Stone Tower Temple.
Ooh.
Oh, Deku sticks. More nuts. Use your hook shot to pop open his balloon. Mm-hmm. Buy whatever he sells.
That's why I was like, yeah, that sucks, because I almost popped that balloon first.
You're right. You already have a shield, right?
I think so.
Like if you hit R? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. No, I knew that that was working. Because I've used it to protect myself from bomb blasts.
Okay. Does this guy want the ocean title deed?
No, he wants the,
Oh, it doesn't matter because he won't sell it to you, right?
Yeah, I'm not a Deku.
Looks like there's a compass on the roof of this building.
Literally nothing is hookshotable.
You know, we saw a trick on how to get up on this roof.
Yeah, I know there's a trick to do it, and I don't know what it is. I know it's like super, like, stupid, too. It's like a really easy little thing.
Talk to that shrub guy. Maybe he sells you something. I only do business with humans. Only to shrubs. Can I interest you in an ocean title deed? Nah, that's not what I want. Activate the owl. to your right.
Down below.
Yeah.
Poison! Soar right over someday.
I did forget to hit the setting that it just starts you with the song of soaring. I'm sorry.
It's whatever.
It's either it starts you with it or it just doesn't randomize it, so it's in the place where it's supposed to be. I think it's just where it's supposed to be.
Okay, so...
I don't know. If you talk to them, do they give you the pictograph? Ocean title, dude. Oh yeah, she's supposed to give you the pictograph, right?
I guess. Okay, well. It's looking like we're supposed to just go to Stone Temple right off the bat, isn't it?
I did remove archery from the pool.
Is there anything else over here to the right? This is just archery.
The swamp checks that you can get to are Kotake, Koyume, Mystery Woods Grotto.
I wouldn't have thought that I could get to that with the poison.
You hop across the lily pads.
Don't they sink when you're a human?
I don't think so.
Pretty sure they sink when you're a human, but let's go find out.
Yeah. You can definitely, like, swim over this way. And that gets you to the potion shop area over to your left.
You don't take poison damage.
Oh, that water's not poisoned.
Oh, is that what the story was?
Yeah. She's looking for her sister!
Yeah, sorry, I didn't come over on the first day.
Priorities are going to be, we're going to go back into town to buy whatever the old lady is selling at the bone shop.
Sure.
So we don't have to do that again, ever. Okay, so there's something in that grotto.
Talk to me!
Eat bush!
No way of knowing. Maybe you don't have to talk to her.
Keep those lines straight. Left.
potion.
How about an ocean tidal dude? Now, when you talk to her, she will give you the thing you need.
Oh, she'll give me a thing?
She'll give you potion.
Okay.
I mean, she'll give you what should be potion, but she might not give you potion. Who gave us potion? We got, like, potion dumped on our body. Was it the old lady?
Yeah, I think so.
No, we might have to save that old lady again. Well, you are ready to go once you find a bow. Let's not talk to her. By Z-targeting her.
And waiting for her to come
Yes.
down. Song of Storms.
Okay. And then, I guess you could go back to her shop and buy a red potion, probably. Unless she won't sell it to you until you save her sister. I don't know what the Song of Storms does in this game, like off the top of my head. I don't know if it opens anything up for you right now.
Yeah, I don't know. Hey. You know what that's the sound of?
Hello, ma'am.
It's the sound of someone who needs it going on again. Oh, she sells hearts, eh?
She gave me a recovery heart because I didn't drink the potion she didn't give to me. Yeah, right.
Yeah. Can't use it yet, but that one heart piece is $10.
Yeah,
too.
I'm on top of it. A little concerned about this. I think if you tried to buy it again, it'd be...
A recovery heart.
Yeah, so remember that you didn't buy the expensive one. Okay. Where's your shop?
Okay, so I can't do that.
You're done with the scroll. The only thing you could do is get a red potion and bring it back to her, but... Volume down.
I would like the effects to be louder and the music to be quieter.
The song was just a bit bombastic.
It was. Very vigorous.
Yeah, if you go to Milk Road, you can buy milk from the Gorman brothers. I don't know if that happens... I think you can do that now. It's after they, like, steal the milk, but, like, I don't know if they've already stolen it.
They're at this point.
Yeah. Plus, there's another tingle location on the Milk Road, so you can buy more something.
think
Oh,
it's
Grotto.
this way.
Watch out for this bird.
He just wants a sword.
And all your money.
He's a hard-working bird. He deserves it.
Activate that L. That's also the road to the Gorman Brothers.
I thought the owl was up by the boulder.
He's you're looking the opposite direction from him right now. He's right there, over the edge of this rock to your left.
Oh.
Psych!
Oops. Oh, whatever.
You bought a piece of heart. What else is he selling?
I don't know. I'll also find out if he still says piece of heart.
He will. I don't think they have the know-how to change the coding for that. Double defense. Oh,
$1.
cut down a bush somewhere and get that double
That
defense.
is well worth
Right there. There you go. Get him before he floats away. Watch out. There you go.
it. Okay. Mark this tangle as burned.
We gotta burn this on you. You're blacklisted.
Don't want anything to do with him. Oh, great.
Picked up that ferry.
Yep. They won't show me the milk.
No. He'll just say you can buy milk from us. It's the guy by the fence. Once you buy a silver rupee
Okay.
for 50.
Okay.
So you can...
At some point, turn $50 into $100 every cycle.
Yeah. I don't even know if it's every cycle now, but maybe.
Milk should be every cycle.
Boom, 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 boom. We have a Road to Akana check open.
Anything on the west side?
No. It's... Oh,
Shit.
well, you had no money for it to take anyway.
I had $3.
It's Road to Akana, and then it's just, like, the town. That's all we've got.
What do we still have in the town?
Oh, and there's,
lots
like,
of,
there's
top
grottos out
people.
here on the field. Like, we haven't done the Dodongo Grotto, the Peahat Grotto, the Grass Grotto, the Pillar Grotto. I think the Pillar Grotto is one that's on top of one of these pillars. So, it says you can get to it, but I don't know how.
A ball and a chew.
Planting beans. Turn off. Hook shot. Still say we can get to that. Oh, yes.
Good.
Oh, but you can drop bombs on that boulder over there.
It seemed like it blew up. Maybe my bomb qualities are different than bomb chew qualities.
Okay. Go back. Can you... Oh, it's that chest on top of that pillar. Da-da-da-da!
Oh.
Okay, you've got arrows now.
Okay. We still don't have magic, but...
Are you... yeah. Okay.
Well, that was a good check. That was lucrative.
Can you fire normal arrows? Yeah, okay. So that means you can break the ice thing and go up to the snow. As a human... I don't know what that does for you. Go to the top. Just, like, ignore that for now, because I want to know what's in that shop. Bum, 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 bum. Well, I'll get that free recovery heart. Just in front of the tower.
When you hear the squeal. That noise almost makes up for the field music.
So it's the Deku, like, out in Goron land that wants the ocean title deed, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and you won't take it until you buy the thing from him as a Goron.
Yeah.
Welcome. Hit right? What? Okay, her dialogue didn't change. Is that a different bomb bag? It doesn't matter, right? You've got the biggest one.
I can still say biggest.
So big bomb bag is red potion. So if you save the old lady, you get red potion.
Oh, we have the ability to buy red potions there.
I'm just gonna go ahead and mark that as done. Mark this shield. Don't care about that.
Until our shield gets eaten by a like.
Yeah. Okay. That's true. We don't know what he sells. Not that we have any money. We gotta sell more fish.
Only sell one a night.
Extended magic power, $5. Stone tower, small key, $40. You have a very curious store. Now you have bombs. You can go... Great. fantastic. I can go get that chest that's in the bomber's hideout. You know, there's like a crack in the wall. We're in North Lockdown. North. There we go. Map purchase. Extended map power.
We've had pretty outstanding item luck so far. We have the biggest bomb bag, the biggest quiver, hook shot, double defense, full magic.
Yeah, but you really... Okay. Letter to Kathy.
Maybe we just mail it?
Yeah.
I don't think we'll...
It sucks because I think you have to, like, come back here to get that. Right? Isn't that how that works? Oh, here comes this kid again.
Hey, you know what he gives me?
Dump some milk on you. He's just gonna do that every day.
That's fine. Means I get milk every day.
Hey, who are you doing? What are you doing in our hideout? Have some milk!
Who would not want to begin their day with a refreshing bottle of milk delivered by a small child for free?
Okay. I'm trying to look up the Kathy letter.
I know. That quest is complicated. I don't know all of it. Any of it.
Wear the Goron mask and speak to Anju before 3:50 p.m. She will confuse you with a Goron of the same name and give you the room key.
Oh, you have to be the Goron? Okay.
No, you don't have to. That's strange. Oh, maybe this is the Majora's Mask one. I mean, the 3D, like the remake.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, I bet that's from the remake. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Meet with Anju, get the letter to Kathy. Oh, did you lose your deed, or are they in separate slots?
Separate slots.
Nice. Go to any mailbox, put the letter inside, postman will come pick it up. At 9 a.m. I don't know if this will work, because
It's whatever.
Day 2, go to the laundry pool and wait till 3 p.m. Postman will ring the bell.
Yeah, it's whatever.
While he's distracted, go in the house and wait for him.
So just remember that the Kathy letter's there. Whichever cycle we know where enough of the pieces are to do that, we can try to do some of that. I want to go to the north end.
And I don't think that the pendant that we can purchase does anything either. Because it just, like, prevents her from leaving town on the last day.
Yeah.
Okay,
I think it's likewise just we need to keep track of is where those pieces are, so that when we have the ability to do the whole thing, just do all of it once.
Okay, I think you need to fight the Dongos and Peahats.
Just so happens, I was on my way to a Dodongo fight. Twitch, I brought bombs. Oh no. Oh no. Not helpful. Good. That's exactly what I wanted.
Maybe you can kind of throw them from here. You got a lot of room once they've kind of like moved off to that side. Uh-oh.
Damn it.
He's taking your room. Nice. Oh!
Oh.
I thought it was the far one as well.
I was positive.
Oh, get that money! To your right. Yeah, money!
I was just trying to not get close enough for him to blow up.
Okay, Dodongo.
Hey.
Yeah, got some bucks again. So you can buy...
Oh, damn!
Oh, that's pretty great. You can go play the treasure chest game, I guess, with all that money.
And we've gotten, like, all the spicy items right here at the start.
Termite Field. Dodongo Grotto. Gilded Sword. Yeah, go use that money before you get another check. Just
Good, yeah. Smart. Smart!
we've already experienced the heartache. Losing 40 bucks or whatever.
Did it not give you the option of upgrading your wallet still in the randomizer?
I didn't see it. All I did was, as I mentioned, I lowered the requirements on the bank, which also lowers the maximum amount the bank can hold.
Let's see. Tingle's thing? Do you think that's the thing to buy?
I mean, he has a key. You can buy it. You can buy heart pieces in the shop.
Heart pieces might be better. Wow.
This is a snowhead key, I think. Stone Tower. Say no thanks. My concern...
The keys won't carry over?
I mean, I'm mildly concerned about that, but my other concern is that I don't... There's, like, crossover on the Tingle items, and I don't know if the two things you bought... Did you buy a key somewhere else? Oh, here, let me do the sword thing. Just knock that out. Take me, hopefully, just like 1 or 2 tries. Oh no. Oh no.
That's it.
Yeah.
Disgraceful.
Yeah. I haven't held an N64 controller in a while. Insufficient. Here's $10 more. Why? Garbage.
Now. Spent $30 to get $20.
That's exactly what happened. Huh.
The real prize
You're going to the store behind you.
was all the skill you got. Oh. All the skill you got in using your sword.
Behind you. Okay, so you bought
Bought the
Gara's
mask.
mask.
But we didn't buy that key?
Yeah, I would buy the heart pieces. I'm just gonna mark that. Okay. Can you not afford?
No, can't afford anything else. Wow.
I'm gonna assume that was that guy, the shopkeeper, just like turned around and started moaning. Okay. I think that was a good use of money.
For sure.
Another use of funds could have been to deposit it with this guy and get the rewards. Which might be...
Yeah, I'm just gonna deposit money and then we can... I was gonna go to the north and try to knock out...
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I should go to the P-Hat one. Where's the P-Hat one?
Well, I think it's night now, so you can't do it.
Oh.
You can wander around trying to find that one that's in the grass. Boom 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 boom. Oh, you've got magic now, so you can do the Lens of Truth thing.
That's true. Fail.
That fluff ball showed you. What are you trying to do?
Where am I?
Turn right. Bomb those snowballs. You're gonna find all the maps on the moon.
Right? Like, I hate not having a map. I can't tell where the hell I am.
Activate this owl.
It's like the only one that came up here was the owl.
You've got like a few checks. What's that sign say? Is this the direction to Snowhead? Yeah, so we don't care about that. We can't do anything in that direction. But if you go towards, I'm so cold and hungry. Sort of the opposite end of this area. Fire arrows! Yonk let out a girlish scream just as he left their abode.
That was the pot that he smashed that screamed.
Okay. I think, yeah, if you go this direction... Yeah. This takes you towards the village. Maybe you can bomb your way into the hot spring grotto. Oh, there's Tangle. No, you can't go up there. Behind you. You can cross a bridge. You don't need to do it.
I'm looking for Tingle.
He's on the first island. You're sort of like between the islands. Ah!
One back.
So fire arrow the ice.
Okay. Well, we can get to here.
Yeah. I've got something marked as a hot spring water grotto. So I don't know if that means there's a chest in here. Yep.
Just everywhere.
Yeah. Whatever. And then you can, yeah, go to the Goron village. Right, it's that way. Yeah. If you talk to the Goron that's above the town entrance, does he open it for you? I don't remember if like he'll do it for a non-Goron.
No, I think you have to smash it yourself.
That is the question, right?
Gabora.
Will you proceed? No.
Follow behind me.
That's the ghost of the guy.
Oh, sure.
So you come back out and then you talk to him. You don't want to do that first. All he wants the truth.
Link.
Maybe you don't want to do it until you cross over the ice blocks. Remember last time when I did this?
Yeah.
Without the lens of truth. Bad.
It was foolish.
That owl leaves feather trails for you the first time, and then you get the lens of truth come back out. But if the lens of truth is not in that chest where it's supposed to be, then it is a tragedy.
Oh man.
Yeah, ice physics is bad. That's what made it even worse, trying to do it blind. Tiny hops.
Or just he didn't grab anything. He just smacked his face into it.
Well done, Yonk. Yonk! Okay. There are 3 chests in here. Snowhead Temple.
Potion everywhere, man.
Yeah.
I guess because shopkeepers are in the pool, so there's lots of... Where are you, last chest? Yeah.
Take it out!
That's fair, still 2 of them then.
Well, that was a whole lot of nothing. It says you have access to the Goron shop.
Oh.
Maybe he won't speak to you if you're not a Goron.
Maybe. Okay, where do you think you want to go to get into this shop?
There is a Goron somewhere.
That guy?
Yeah. Okay, so we want to go through this door. So above this door, there should be a guy who, like, stomps on the ground, I think. My question is, I wasn't sure if he did it if you weren't a Goron. Bomb that snowball behind you. You're right. There's $5. He might be in one of these snowballs. But it's so cold!
I would buy that. Carrying some sticks.
Another one behind you.
Yeah, I was gonna go a little higher up. This one first.
Unfreezing that doesn't do anything for us. my guess is he's the snowball that's rolling around during the day. I don't know if that just means he doesn't exist at night.
I don't know.
Well, whatever. Save that Goron shot for later. So we blew up all those snowballs. Thing that I don't think I ever did when I played
No,
the
I
game
definitely
normally.
never did that.
Yeah, I'd say if you can get back to the town and give that title deed to the hand. Oh, you can't get it. You basically need money so you can play the treasure shop game. Oh.
I don't think that this is true.
I don't mind abandoning this. Finding that grotto in the field. I think your first reward for giving the guy money in the bank is 100.
I thought he said 30.
Okay, that takes you to Snowhead. Where you're going. To your right. Left. There you go. And we're back. It's not this grass.
Where do you think it is?
It's either this one or the one to the left. Because the grass you were in is the grass that we did find a grotto in. Okay, so go under the log.
Yeah, there's a bombable one under the log.
Is that? I think that's just like a cow.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. So it's kind of, if you go to the stump, and it's kind of on the edge of the grass to the east of the stump. So the direction away from the log.
Thanks.
Well,
The people asked for it.
the people
game
got
delivered.
it. Okay.
Oh, includes Termina. That makes it pretty worthwhile.
Free bonus. That's that chest that's marked is the one that's underwater. The P-hat one is kind of where that red dot is on your map. It's a little bit north of that. So it's in that grass. That's the one that's where those butterflies are. You've been jinxed. Still jinxed. And don't forget that we have activated the Sun Song in this game, so that you can use that to advance to the next, like, day-night cycle if you want to. Sun Song is
down up. No, that's
right down.
Thunderstorms.
Right down up. Worst case scenario is you accidentally go to the end of the third day.
Alright, it's time for a rematch.
Fire arrows! Oh, you're gonna give him the nuts?
I am gonna give him the nuts. Oh no.
I think you weren't close enough. I don't forget, you've got like the super sword now, so... He didn't care about those nuts.
Didn't expect him to be immune to the nuts. Just a couple of days ago, I said I was going to use Deku Nuts more often. First time I did, worthless. Keaton Mask.
Okay.
Speaking of worthless. One check.
You can, go back to town and put on the Keaton Mask, and it's in the bushes in the north side. The Keaton will pop out and, like, give you a quiz or something for a heart piece.
Checks out.
And I think maybe you can do something with this in relation to the Kathy quest, but I don't really think so.
I don't think so either. I think we got that letter. If we go get that letter on the first signal, then we will.
Mask. Okay. I don't know, try to cut a bush.
Oh.
I think, you have to... Okay, sorry. Walk away for a second and just, like, walk back after the bushes are gone. Yeah. Hee-hee-ho!
Flute? Ocarina? Darmani?
Could be anything in this.
Yeah, right? Oh no.
Dotour. Jim. So it's Jim. No, it's Jim. Gorman's the cranky dude. Well, $20.
Hot.
That shows up. Does that show up? North. Keaton quiz. Okay.
Not good.
Yeah, it wasn't ideal. Clocktown Final Day chest. Are you able to get to this chest in the middle of the area now? Or you have to wait until the...
No, I should be able to hook shot it.
Yeah, I don't know if it's when the tower extends or you just need to be closer. And get it from a tiny angle. I know you can get this one. I remember experimenting with that. We were trying to figure out... There's like a tiny corner of this chest you can catch with the hookshot.
I don't know.
Here.
Pair of heart containers.
Not even heart containers.
They contained hearts.
Can you go back to the laundry pool area and see if Kathy's gone now, and you can go in and talk to the curiosity shop guy and get an item from him. It's to your left.
We didn't talk to Kathy enough.
Okay. I guess the only things I've got are deposit that money.
That's what I'm doing right now.
You can give him 34 more bucks, he'll give you something.
No.
Then you can take that money out and play the treasure chest game.
You don't have any other check feelings?
You could... Third day, I think, is Bomb Chew Day, so I don't think you can do Honey and Darling. But if you went there on the first or second day, you'll get something. Down, right, left, down, right, left.
Thanks.
$22. There you go. Requisite money acquired.
This music is intolerable.
You get this nice relaxing ocean music during day 3.
Every time that texture disappears, I get lost.
Ah, yes. Yonk.
You, sir, are a liar.
I thought it was 100. Okay. It's real intolerable to like just keep going out and harvesting money from dongos. But yeah, you can't get to any of the dungeons right now.
As far as I know.
You definitely can't get to Snowhead. You definitely can't get to the Deku one.
Can't get to the water one. Can't get to the snow one.
Yeah.
Epona is basically just a key for 2 dungeons, actually.
Like, without Epona, you can't get to a very large section of the game. Yeah.
But, like, that's all she does, which is lame.
In the previous game, she enabled you to hunt Poes.
It's true.
That's what you're missing out on here.
There's just one big and one little Dodongo out here.
I think it changes based on the day and time.
Wait for your key at.
Showed you. I scoffed at your double defense. Okay, what if I give you $70 more, sir? That pushes us over the threshold.
Bomb Chew.
Gave you a single bomb chew. That's probably a fitting reward. That seems like a bank gift for putting down X amount of dollars. Here's a toy.
It explodes and it has little wheels. What do you want, kid? That's about it for a final day. Do you have any other
remind
voices?
me, if we saved the old lady, then at the end of the 3rd day, the Curiosity Shop would sell
The good thing.
Okay. But we couldn't afford it because it'd be $500.
$500. Yep.
But you could see what it is.
Yep, I was going to do that.
I'm just going to mark lottery because that's removed from the pool.
This is open now, isn't it?
No.
No? It's 10
10 p.m., sir. You could go stand in the inn and
I thought it
be able
was
to go in
10
at
p.m.
night.
Yeah, if you don't have anything else for me to do, I'll just chill in the inn.
If you want to take your money out of the bank and go play the treasure shop game, that's like the only other check that I'm even aware of right now.
I think that's easy enough to do at the start of a day.
So what you're going to want to do is you want to go upstairs and go outside because they will kick you out automatically. I don't know if the grandmother does or not, but I think you want to be standing here and then advance time. Worst case is I was wrong. Oh!
And that's this guy downstairs.
Help him out.
He just needs an ocean title deed.
Don't we all?
He really wants to buy some real estate over by the ocean. No?
It's like midnight is when he comes out. You might still need to go back outside because they might not have locked up the inn yet. They might still kick you out. Curiosity shot, man. Trading post. Yeah, you got Honey and Darling.
Can't proceed any further. Oh, I guess.
Because that would advance you 6 hours.
I thought that was the one that.
There is no like double speed like you think.
What's the difference between the Sun Song, and the Song of Time, the double Song of Time? Then
I don't know. Sun Song is cooler.
Suspect.
Tell me I'm wrong. Starting a new day, you can do Honey and Darling, Town Archery, Treasure Chest game with your money. The Town Archery won't be anything you need to advance, but it could be something that you don't need to advance, like a compass or something. Or a heart piece. Otherwise, yeah. Real slim on options. You know how to use your notebook? You mean this milk you dumped on me?
Just practicing backflips. Forward rolls. Jump slashes.
I feel like one of those things has to be a mask, because we're kind of locked, like, as a human, there's not a whole lot else we can do.
If it was a Pona song, it would open up a lot.
Yeah.
I suppose we could also... Oh no, we can't do that, never mind.
Go buy that Bossa Nova.
Energize those fish kids. I was thinking it was at 10 p.m., but I'm still waiting another 2.5 hours.
Sorry. There we go. Yeah, I did not change this flow of time. I had the option to make it slower or faster, but I knew we were going to enter situations like this. So my gut instinct to slow it down naturally, I felt like ultimately it would have been a poor choice.
Yeah, you really need a spell that just lets you double the speed. So that you can hurry along through some sections.
We'll see if you're allowed to take out an inn reservation next cycle, or if that's still just not the case. I have to look up what the requirements are again. I guess because he gave you a bomb chew, you could have gone to Honey and Darlings and done the bomb chew version if you wanted to, but it's the worst of them, and the reward is the same on all 3 days, so
Yeah.
no reason to do that. Other than just be doing something with this last cycle. Give that hand a break.
Poor midnight pooper.
It's my favorite Gordon Lightfoot song.
Doesn't work here.
Yay!
Where's the... Well, that wasn't shuffled. Toilet hand. Didn't even say we could do it, but we did it anyway. Yep. Like, doing that part of that cafe quest early, you go get that letter immediately, put it in the post office so that it gets picked up that morning at 9 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
And then at 3 p.m., 2 or 3 p.m.?
But you need bombs. So you're going to have to run outside, find some bombs.
You just need to get in the mailbox before 9 a.m.
What do you sell, sir?
A heart
Piece of heart. Delightful. Guess we'll find out what you sell when an old lady dies.
That is the most expensive heart piece. I mean, I guess if the reward for giving the bank $1,000 is a heart piece, then that is the most expensive heart piece, even though it's still your money. Oh, your things! And we're going to find out if you see keys drift away. Oh, I didn't have that animation. Okay.
Speed everything up as much as possible.
Yeah.
Go.
Just out of the field.
Yeah.
Hold it, do you have a sword, kid?
And I'm really happy that they disabled that.
Give Gorman Brothers $50 to get $100. Oh, you can break that guy's knees
That's true.
for $40. Arrows. It's random. I'm pretty sure it's just in grass sometimes. You were finding it in grass, like in grottos. Yeah, see.
Okay, well,
You got what you
how
need.
much did I get? 5.
I got bad news. You lost your bomb shoe.
No.
Should have just taken it out and dropped it right on that bank keeper.
I thought about using all my things real fast. I was like, whatever, that's pointless. Let's see. My place is up here, isn't it?
Uh-oh. Do you remember the code? Is it 54132?
I think so. Well, that actually doesn't sound right. 54132.
That's what I just said.
Damn it. Why don't we write it down in our bomber notebook?
I don't know, man. Because our bomber notebook is milk. That's why.
bastards.
Save those. Play hide and seek with those kids again.
No, I refuse. Damn it. Helps if you roll, jump, blank.
Well, I guess before we do a second segment of this, then look up what the thing was in the previous segments.
I thought that was bugs.
You just want him to scream with glee.
Okay.
Yeah, you can either go fight some Dodongos for bucks or just withdraw your bucks.
Or break a man's knees.
That will give you fewer bucks but more satisfaction. A down, right, left.
$3, thanks.
Buy yourself a granola bar, kid.
I don't think that buys a granola bar in Link's World. The economy of Link's World is so screwed up.
Ooh, can you get a reservation?
I was gonna wait. Just hook shot it. Good every time.
Okay. Fine. You have fun?
Do you want to do it again? No.
You get a recovery heart. Treasure chest game. You win. Yeah, do you want to... I guess, yeah, try that. Do you want a town archery, or... I think you throw bombs? In Honey and Darling? Oh, here we go. Town shooting gallery.
People can watch me fail at this.
Do you want me to try it?
Like, there's a 0% chance that I will do this.
I mean, I'm going to succeed, but I'll try it. Check my blind spot.
This bow gallery isn't as bad as I remember it being.
This one is fine. I still don't want to like get a perfect score on it, but the swamp one is just terrible.
Yeah, I think that's the one I was thinking of. Because it's like a... I think it was 37.
Well, here you go. Arby's.
Hang on to it for a second. Order a pizza or something? Your feelings?
I don't have feelings. I can go do Honey and Darling.
Take a quick look at what's going on.
Ma'am, I have a reservation. My name is Yonk. Don't you know who I am? I'm Yonk.
I'm Baldwin! Should name him Baldwin next time. Just say that constantly.
Okay. Here we go. Honey and or Darling. Well, today is Bomb Chew Gallery Day. Oh, I fell off the platform.
Was Bomb Chews today?
Yep.
Gross.
Day 1 is Bomb Chews, Day 2 is probably Bombs, and Day 3 is probably Arrows.
looks like you gotta do pizza, Chinese, or Indian, basically. Which of those appeals to you most?
Chinese. Okay, well. $50. What a reward. Guess I can do a cycle where I just do all 3 of those.
Yeah, I mean, it's an easy thing to go after. You know you only deserve $3. there will be egg rolls. $22.
I don't know. We just don't have a whole lot of flexibility on what we can be doing. I'm just gathering money to get the bank reward. Got a Postman game.
Man with nothing.
Yeah, without the bunny mask.
I'll go hunt a couple of Dongos while you glance at your list.
No, I got it. Like all we need is 500, so I'm just gonna grab a 20 real quick. And,
Is there one still in that tree? Right here.
yes. You can also spin attack all of the bushes at once, and you'll get a 20.
Mm-hmm.
Only if you hit them all at once. Which would have been faster than this. So it would be precision movement. No, tiny hop.
Tiny
wide.
hopped.
Should have gone with the aggressive route. Okay. Showed me.
Yeah, I don't know.
Bushes.
I don't remember how you get the upgraded one. I think you get it from one of the fairies.
I mean, you don't need the upgraded spin attack. I just need to be positioned better. So I'd already done that. Okay. Okay, Bankman. Bust this thing wide open.
Being locked behind a puzzle, that sucks.
That's what they call
interest.
Wow.
That is how I feel.
Well, that wasn't shuffled. That's like what that is.
Outrage. Does he say anything like he's got another reward? In
It's
the
1,000.
Okay.
Although, this tells us that we don't have the ability to do it. I don't know if
Probably
that's
based
true or
on my
not.
wallet.
Yeah.
It's saying like, who would go gather 500 rupees?
I'm gonna go ahead and
one
just.
trip at a time?
I'm just gonna go ahead and look at what it is. See if it's even worth my time.
Is it a Pona song?
It's milk.
Oh yes.
We're just gonna mark that as done.
Okay, what else is available?
You can. We're gonna let the old lady get sabotaged, and you'll have a different thing in the curiosity shop that you won't be able to purchase.
Okay, sounds good.
You can go
You
buy.
want to be the Giant's wallet. You're just like, well,
Yeah.
guess I'm never getting $500.
You could go buy the remaining heart piece, stone tower key, and song from the trading post.
You know.
And the boss key that was there.
Yeah. I'm gonna hunt it and I'll go buy things. Well,
I mean, you've got $500.
I know, but I don't want to pay the $4 withdrawal charge
We're not saving up $1,000 anymore.
for each withdrawal. It's gonna cost me like $12.
No, that's only if you withdraw at night. It's the convenience charge.
During the day, it's fine.
Yeah.
What a tool.
Yeah.
I hate this guy.
See? He's trash. I hate his outfit. I hate his business model.
Hate the way he waves his arms in the air every time I do anything. Hey.
I'll buy it.
Did I buy this key? No. Yes?
You did not. So you have not bought the New Wave Bossa Nova?
Or the $80 heart piece.
Yeah. Over here playing his fake bongos. Yeah. Aside from that, it's like going and getting the Kathy letter and doing part of that quest to get one item. We are still operating on the assumption that we keep our keys. We can only hope. I think that it doesn't make any sense if the game is programmed to make you lose your keys, because the game would be unplayable at that juncture, because if you lost your keys and then like went back to a dungeon, because not all keys show up like in treasure chests that respawn or anything like that, so I think they have to be just in your inventory. Enjoy that Bossa Nova. Hopefully that opens everything up for you.
Alright, I think we bought everything from this merchant.
Yep. Well, we didn't buy the Chateau Romani, but I didn't mark it, and I don't think it has a purpose.
Like, it's helpful on the day where you want to go be the Goron and do the racetrack.
Sure.
Because then you don't have to worry about magic.
Yep. If we can figure out the inn reservation thing.
Oh, it's about time for that. Let's go try it.
Then that's an item check. And if you manage to get a key, then that means you can go into that room and get the chest that's in that room. Okay. She said, a visit from the mailman.
Maybe it has to be a Goron.
I just don't think that's true. Because we don't have that mask. Okay, come on. Majora's Mask. In reservation. Room key. Talk to her between 1:50 p.m. and 4 p.m. during the first day.
Just did that.
Apparently, because I talked to her before that, I failed it.
Oh, yeah. I was saying... Yeah, that's why I said I want to talk to her later. I did not realize you had gotten it.
So, just recycle. Just change the... Just play the song time. You're gonna lose the $11 that you've got on your person. The bombs and arrows.
Bye, yonk.
Now I gotta do the Honey and Darling game again. I was gonna do that all 3 days.
True. Okay, what are we doing now,
Nothing. I don't think there is anything for you to do while you wait for that. I'm fairly confident the Pendant of Memories doesn't give you anything.
I used that being a few bucks from our last.
Yeah, it was great.
Ran in and grabbed $100 every day or
Yeah.
whatever.
Infinite money. Now the best you've got is withdraw $50 and go give it to Gorman for $100.
Yeah.
The other thing is if you want to try to go out to Termina Field and figure out how to get into the Pillar Grotto, which it says we have access to. Take that, kid.
Tell me the code!
100% will not.
Don't like it.
I was 100% just going to look at our video after we're done. Probably takes about as much time to catch them as it does for me to do that, but it's still like the principle of it. Goron shop, if we can figure out how to get into the Goron shop.
Well, where do you think this pillar brought
It's one of these pillars that's up here in front of you. It's like on top of it. So if there's like a place where you can hook shot up, that's the way to do it. If not... There's a pot on top of that one. Like, I thought you needed to use a beam to get up there. It might just be like a false flag from our tracker.
Uh-huh.
I don't think so. I think you need beans.
Okay. Some bombs.
You could go to the extraordinary trouble of getting a red potion and taking it to the witch. Which I guess gives you the pictograph. Which might be where we're locked now. Because the pictograph gives you the ability to take pictures of Tingle for a thing.
If it gives us the pictograph.
Yeah, you're right. It will at least unlock one other check once you save her.
Somebody sell us potion.
I can look up where we found red potion.
No, somebody poured it all over.
Yeah, somebody dumped it on you. The old lady, for saving the old lady, you got red potion.
Okay, I don't want to do that.
So that's the free red potion. You can purchase it at the bomb shop. A bunch of people dumped like blue potion on you, or you found it in places. And then we left the expensive piece of hearts at the witch shop. Which was 80.
Buy some red potion.
You are gonna go to the inn first.
Yeah.
Gorman Brothers. Third day, doggy racetrack rooftop.
Oh.
You can go on. You can hook shot up to the rooftop of that like shack in the doggy racetrack area and get an item check there.
Did you remove doggy racetrack from the pool?
I don't know that I did, but I turned on the convenience feature of use the gold dog to win.
Oh, okay. Dog race is miserable.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
So much better.
Yeah, the only map you have in the game. Stockpot in. Okay, here, mailman. It's mail. It's mail. Mail.
They have that exchange for an hour.
Well, you did slow down time, to be fair. And he's out. Don't disrupt his schedule. Yep. Yonk. You're in the knife chamber.
Didn't get a key.
No, but you gotta... is it open for you anyway?
I don't know. That's what we'll find out.
Yeah. Well, you got the bunny hood.
Guess that's pretty good to
You
have.
can go play the mailman game. Yep. Alright, well... One day you'll find a key somewhere, and... it'll lead to that.
Or Yonk is going to show up in a little bit here, and he's not going to get a bunny hood.
Yep.
You reserved one and everything.
Reservation. Bunny hood.
Well, I'm not mad about a bunny hood.
I am mad about playing the Postman game.
No, I'm not happy about that part. What else do we have?
You were getting red potion.
That's right. I was buying red potion.
Which I think costs 80. Whatever. Bam, bam. You know what the red potion is?
So,
The item you get for saving the old lady.
damn it.
So, I guess just save the old lady and get it for free?
But then you can't take the red potion to the witch. So we gotta find another place to get red potion.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, it looks like our 2 checks for red potion are those 2.
Damn it! Alright. Scrap that plan. What else we got? Anything? Are we out?
Perfect score in Town Archer will get you a non-essential item. The Postman's game.
I really don't want to do the post.
I
know I'm
Nobody
not
wants to do the
it.
Postman's game. It's get the code and get the Caffey letter. Goron. Do you think that you can save her with a blue potion, or does it have to be red?
Maybe with a blue you can. Why?
Because we got a blue potion in that. Ooh. Do you think potions come back?
I don't know.
We got a blue potion in that, like, hot spring grotto on the way to Goron City. Which is not ideal.
No.
Piece of heart that you can buy at the witch shop. Oh,
only if
no.
you saved your sister.
There's a red potion in the Lens of Truth cave. So if that came back, then it's there still.
Okay.
That's the only free red potion, or even...
Oh, Yonk!
Oh, poor Yonk just came to town.
Oh, no! Okay.
That is the only thing I have to recommend, is to head over that way and try to get that red potion if it's there. And if it's not, then we just, like, can't do that.
I mean, I don't... Maybe you can, like... Save... I don't know if there's enough time to save the old woman. Buy... potion.
Well, if you save her, she just gives you red potion.
Okay.
They're 2 separate item checks. And it's just coincidental that she gives it to you, and then the item you get for saving her is also red potion.
Okay, so... Oh, no, it's...
Yeah,
there's enough time to
probably
do that,
you have
then
enough
get to
time.
the swamp.
because I think it
Dawn
doesn't reset
start
till
till
6 a.m.
Yeah. Looks like that's probably the only way we're gonna do that.
If you can figure out how to get into the Goron, look that up. Like in the real game, you would just be a Goron when you got here, so...
Yeah, I have no idea.
This is Snowhead. I don't think that you can do anything at the top of this either. Like, you have the Lens of Truth, so you can get up there.
Oh, it's not on your list of item checks, then.
It's not, that doesn't mean that it's foolproof.
But it means that it's probably not worth me jumping up there. For as miserable as that will be. Farm Village, go ahead.
Okay, so it came back. That means that one is definitely in the Lens of Truth cave. That was a complete waste of my time.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. Yeah, then you have to run over there.
It's like straight ahead of me, right?
Do not be daunted!
Gabora, if you made me miss this door being open, I'll blame you no matter what.
I think you missed that door being open. Okay, there it is. That guy was just straight up not there, right? Like in later
Not at
days,
night.
I guess he gets turned into a snowball.
Oh, maybe.
Gabora, what? But it is too much. Too much power here.
Okay, so
You want to, yeah, just like turn around and run, drop down to the lower level. There's an item over there. Looks like $1.
what?
No, you're fine. Keep going.
Go where?
You just like ran into a nook.
So where do you think it is from here?
Very pleasant music in here. Oath to order.
Yeah.
You can't use that gold dust.
No. Well.
It's a bottle, but...
Like you could, right?
No, you need to fight the boss of the area to unfreeze their stove.
I meant, yeah, like later on. Use it.
Yeah. And the Oath to Order doesn't do anything.
No. This order's really useless.
After we deal with this whole Kayume thing, the only thing I've got is Doggy Racetrack Rooftop. Okay. Good to know that you can give her any color of potion.
Well, at least any color that restores health, right?
Oh yeah, I guess is green the one that does just does magic?
I think so.
Okay. Yep. Great. Real quick, stop in the potion shop. I don't know if she gives you a reward for saving her sister or not. Real easy to check. And then we'll go into the pictograph place and see if she gives us something. Did you take the boat? Okay, $60. That's what we need here. Is that your food?
Maybe. Make sure the light out there is turned on at the very least. Yeah, it says it's a few minutes away. Leave.
That's good.
Is she already back?
Yeah.
Give me an item.
Because if this doesn't lead somewhere,
It's gonna take study.
it's gonna be a
Reset.
not a reset, but a
Wow.
oh well, I guess you put you on the boat, so maybe you can get to. I don't know what you could do with it. Mark Koyume. Didn't like change any indicators. You're gonna kill this squid thing. Yeah, you can't like do anything in there, can you?
No.
I guess you might as well get off.
Yeah.
Can you get to the thing on your right? Probably not. Like, doesn't matter. It's locked behind like a Deku flower, right? Yeah, you can't climb that. Yeah, this is nothing. Alright. A fitting end for Yonk.
Wow. Can't even like climb back out. Are you serious? Wow. Screw you. Now you know your low health noise
Is a horse.
Well, that was ridiculous.
Yeah, it's okay. Well, you lost nothing.
Except dignity. Pro tip: don't wear the
Tiny
bunny
hop
hood while trying to jump onto the boat.
That's a life lesson that you should have learned sooner rather than later. You can do that. You can go into the, well, I don't know if you can finish it. You can go into the Skulltula place there. Because you can either Deku stick it or use your fire arrows. It's not lit up here, so I don't know what that means, but you can go in there.
It's not lit up because we can't get there.
Why not?
Because I can't get off this boat.
Really?
This is all I can do.
Wow.
Like, literally all I was able to do was get off the boat when it said, hey, do you want to get off the boat?
Okay, now, talk to... Who gives us the pictograph?
She does.
Oh, and she gave you $20.
Yeah.
Okay. Well. I would say go fast forward time and get that thing on top of the doggy rooftop and call it. Because aside from doing Honey and Darling 3 days in a row, fell right into that hole.
Because I wanted this recovery heart. Oh, well, shit.
Okay.
That's bad news.
I mean... I'll evaluate that. I don't think we've seen that many small keys. We know where all the ones are that we have found, and money isn't really a problem. It's mostly just obnoxious in that you would need to do the dungeons in one segment, which, presumably, if you're good at the game, it's not an issue. But if I look at it and determine that it's too obnoxious, I might just be like, cut it. Proceed to dawn second day. Yeah, I guess there is no difference between this and the Sun Song. The Sun Song just like doesn't show you the cutscene. I guess it's like more entertaining to watch. Just the final. We broke the barrel. The barrel broke the boulder. And we need the hook shot.
And a Deku nut.
I guess while you're here, we'll also find out if you can do a dog race. It's not marked as a thing you can do.
Because we don't have a big enough wallet.
Okay, well, I guess you can try and give her that gold dog. Oh, I see what you're saying. Like, you've got to win
X however much.
No, he's yellow. He's like over... There he is. I do not like the dog noise.
Does the gold always lose?
If he loses, I genuinely don't know what to tell you. Like, I selected the convenience option, says gold always wins.
you didn't search ahead, I got bad news. I lost 20 bones.
And you're gonna reset anyway, so.
Oh, this poor doggy. Bad choice. You suck.
Okay. Doesn't work. I think this shack is like kind of tilted, so you can get at it from one angle. Sure. Come on.
Oh, come on, Link. Stone Mask. Because you take potion. No, you can't get there because you don't have Epona.
Yeah, I don't think that does anything. Well, song of time.
You want to do your honey darling thing real quick, or
No, I don't.
Well then,
I don't even know what to do.
no, like doing honey darling 3 times in a row, and that piece of the Cafe quest.
We haven't done the Postman's game.
Oh yeah, Postman's game. It's like there are those like 3 or 4 crappy checks.
Okay. Well,
And that'll be next time.
yeah. We'll review what the code is. So we have to catch those kids again.
Yeah.
And then
Get that Cafe letter.
do the Cafe thing and the Honey and Darley thing simultaneously.
Yep.
And if that doesn't lead anywhere, that'll be a real short segment because I genuinely do not know where to go from that point.
Yep.